Has it been a bit of a whirlwind since you took over?
Yeah, just I mean, the summer's a little different as as a assistant coach. You just kind of have your little niche and you have your one thing you have to do. As a head coach, the biggest thing was hiring a staff.
Okay.
And it took quite a while to do that. But now that I have the staff in place, I've been able to enjoy the last 2-3 weeks. Anyone that knows the NHL, it's a grind, and it takes a lot of work. So you have to enjoy a little bit in the summer and unwind so that your fresh when the year starts, and that's key for me right now. And we'll get ready to put that hockey hat back on here shortly.
Was it a lifelong goal, DJ, to be a head coach? Like, would you be okay if this never happened?
No, I want to be a head coach.
Okay.
100%. I've always been of the belief that when you want something, you got to think it every day that's where you're going, and then eventually you're going to end up there. It doesn't matter how you get there. And as a kid, I knew I would play in the NHL. Unfortunately, it was cut short, with injuries and what have you, and I didn't fulfill that. But even with a couple years left in my career, I knew that I would roll right into coaching. And
yeah.
I could see myself being a head coach, and how I was going to become an NHL head coach was take something from every coach I had and steal as much as I could. How the biggest thing that I think that I had was how I wanted to be treated and how I felt that I could treat players when I had the opportunity, how I could motivate people to play. I just think it's such an untapped thing, started my coaching career 15 or 16 years ago. And the goal was to be in the NHL as a head coach, not just be a head coach, but stay and be successful.
What path do you think you had to follow to get there, being a former player? And you didn't play probably as much in the NHL as you wanted to, but you played in the NHL.
Yeah.
And how much does it mean to you to get to this point?
Well, I mean, just to get to the NHL, with 4 years ago after 13 years in the OHL was a big step. But then you realize, okay, now I have to, I got another gear to go in order to be the big boss essentially. It is a special moment. But at the same point, if you spend too much time being happy to be there, you're not going to be there very long. Yeah. So, like anything else, I got to treat it like it's like. The NHL is the best league in the world, but you're still competing against other teams, just like the OHL, just like wherever you're coaching, you're in that league, and I have to do the best with everything that I have, and I have the utmost confidence that I'm going to do the job here, and I'm going to be in the NHL as a head coach for a long time.